gonna go crazy. Too I'll hold it when I got to. 43%. Know what I hate? I hate it. I hate everything. I hate how people be trying to act like they better than other people. I hate everything. I hate people who not better than other people, hating on people who try. Shit, I'm hating on, I hate, yeah. I don't like nothing. Cause you got motherfuckers out here who would be like, you still riding around in that 2003 car, that 2005 car, you ain't gonna get no note. Why would I want a car note for a car that's gonna break down? And then they be trying to, I'd rather to be riding like this. So I'm starting to realize this. People who get like a little bit better jobs, a little bit more money at their job, say they make 21 to 22 an hour, right? I'm finna go give me a note. I'm finna go 25 hours. I need a note. They think that's a smart investment. You don't have, if you only making $25, $30 an hour, you don't make any money. I'm sorry to tell you that. I don't know why your mama didn't tell you that, but that's not no money. I don't care how you try to look at it. See how much money, look, when you make $25, $30 an hour, right? You live a $25, $30 an hour lifestyle. So everybody equal up. Like some people just struggle, but they look better at the end of the month. They struggle, look better. Yeah, they struggling, but their house bigger. They Wi-Fi still buzzing. It's still a little food in this bitch. AC on. Like they struggle just different. That's why I just been looking like, it's straight people out here who think buying new cars is smart. Like that's the first, look, the first thing to see if you smart or not, I'll be like, oh, what kind of cars you like? Oh, I want this 2025. I want this 2024. That's all I need to hear from you. That's all I need to hear from you. Because any real car person know this. All the new cars, shit, realistically 2017 and up are garbage. And I can go back to say really 2014 and up. But it's a couple 2015, 16 model, 17 that's decent. But no. Any car I done bought brand new, right? I done bought a car brand new. No miles on it for real. Man, that same car, look. That same car don't even last as long as a Toyota. Or like a straight regular Camry. And then I'm like, damn, why didn't I get the Camry? Cause you wanna look like something that you were not worth. So, okay, then get this. It's all about knowing your cars, because I'm like, okay, I want a nice looking car that's reliable. A Lexus. Okay, I want a newer car, Mazda. Okay, you know, you gotta know your cars. Cause I be seeing a lot of people try to down talk people about, oh, you still driving around in that? I ain't finna be in no car that break down. Look, y'all, in these new cars, you have to get tail lights bulbs programmed. Like if you go to the store, put a bulb in your tail light, some cars gotta get it programmed. You not finna sit right here and tell me that that's smart. Or the stuff, you need new tools. Or you can't just go online and be like, you know what? 80 million people that had this problem, now I can fix it. Like, it be blowing me. Like, I know a lot of people who be like, yeah, I just got this, I got this. I drive a brand new Tahoe. I drive the brand new Tahoe with the engine that's recalled because it's keep grenading. That Tahoe? Oh, a Jeep? You drive a Jeep? No, it don't matter what Jeep it is. You're driving a Jeep? Okay. Actually, I ain't gonna say it don't matter what it is, because the older Jeep, I will respect you. Because that means you actually know how to take care of cars and you know what you're doing. If you're driving around in a new Jeep, a Jeep Laredo, a Wrangler, a fucking anything like that, like, bro, you don't know about no cars. You don't know about no car. If you over here just trying to say a car is a to B thing, then you're one of them people I can't be around. That means you like to waste money. Cars are not an A and B object. Cars are some investment. Like cars, just like how you put investment into like a bank or a stock to get more money. That's what cars are. Cars are investments, so you can be like, oh, if I buy this one time, I don't have to buy nothing major for the next 20 years, next 10 years, you know? They're investments, so you can keep that extra pocket in your money, not for it to go towards a more expensive car. Like, people be thinking they made it, like, oh, I can afford a car note. Yeah, and new cars, man, new cars lose value, not immediately. They lose value before you even start driving it. Before you pull off the light, it lost value. That's the crazy part that people don't want to realize. They like, oh, when it first drove off the light. No. Every single mile that you add on, the value go down. Every single mile. And then the fact that you can't even... Look, so I like to go out of town, right? I don't trust all these new cars. I'm not finna trust a new Chevy or a new Jeep to take me 2,000 miles. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not doing that. I'm going to hop in a Lexus or a Toyota. If I got to drive that far, I'm hopping in a Lexus, a Honda, or a Toyota. Or a new ball. I hop in a new Mazda. Yeah, because they're known to be good cars, but no. On some just because stuff, no. New cars are straight garbage. And this comes from, you can't play that game with me. Who can't buy a new car? I can go get in the Trackhawk right now. I'm getting my engine swapped right now in my car, right now. At this very moment. I'm getting my V8 swapped right now to lower miles because I can. Don't do that. Y'all can't play me like that. I'm the person, I'll go get an older car and put a new motor with 60,000 miles and a new transmission and fix everything. You can't play with me. I just know I can do all that with an old car and still spend less than you do on a new car. I can go get an older car with less miles, more features. Cause look, everybody wanting their car is a touchscreen radio. Not everybody, but majority. I'm gonna say a majority. You want a touchscreen radio. You want heated and cool seats, and you want a good interior with a decent looking car, right? You want enough room to do everything you. Touchscreen radio, heated cool seats, heated steering wheel. AC is through the roof. Sunroof in every car I own. Enough horsepower to the point where you can be like, you know what, let me take this on the back street and do something stupid real quick. Front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, all wheel drive. Must we continue? Must we continue? Yeah, so man, new cars, it's just people. I'm not finna be waking up early for work and not riding in style. Okay. On my life, that's what made me say this. Somebody said they not finna keep getting up early for work without riding in style. So you telling me you already got it wrong. You already love going to work every day. Now, I don't care what nobody say. You don't have to go to work every day because it don't add up. Cause look, I used to be one of them people. You ever seen females that don't got no job, but they not prostitutes? You know, they ain't no hoes and nothing, but they always got money. And it's because they do simple shit. They'll go around taking people hair, do they hair, do this person hair, and you be like, man, but at the end of the month, it always adds up. Why? Because no matter what you do, at the end of the month, somebody will give you throughout a whole month, somebody will give you the equivalent to a check. If you do her, somebody give you $400. Like, you can make $400 from one person randomly, $300, you know. Then you can go this person get 100. Then, like, it's not hard. But for people who go to work every day and you trying to keep up with a car note, you failing. You failing. You supposed to get a car that you know runs good. We all know the car. We're grown, y'all. We all know the cars that run good. We ain't got to have nobody hold our hand and tell us, oh, is this a good car? Don't you got Google? Don't you got YouTube? Don't you got Gemini? You got AI, don't you? Like, it is 2026. What do you mean you can't tell if a good car or not? It's literally 1,000. Every car that ever bought in the world, right? I can straight click online, they'll tell me like, yeah, I love this car, but this is one thing that always happen, and that's be the thing that happened to me. Oh, your VVT is gonna go out. Just make sure you change the VVT and your engine will never die. It'll be small things like that. Like, it's always other people who done already went through it versus the new stuff. mass recalls like the 6.2 engines, Chevy engines. The 6.2 Chevy engines, okay. We ain't gonna talk about those. Let's not talk about those when people want to talk about new cars. But I see a lot of people stuck in the same place because they want to drive new cars. They love new cars, and it ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's not in this economy. Not in this economy. Not why food costs this much. I'm sorry. Food costs too much for y'all to be out here in these unreliable cars. And then I'll be like, oh, I got a new car, I got low miles. A lot of these people with new cars are not hitting 100,000 miles. Like, I promise y'all, I can go on Facebook Market right now and find 2019, 2020s, 25s. Nah, I ain't gonna say 25s, 23s and 24s for at least 10,000. I can find some 2023s and 24s for at least 10,000 right now. Why? Because my cars are trash. I tell everybody, I'm like, if you want whatever you want in a car is already out with that. There's already a car out with that, with the reliability to back it. So say you got a Toyota or something, right? I'm just keep saying Toyota. There's plenty of cars, but you got a Toyota. Your car break down or start to break down, or it limp home because it's Toyota, and it limp you all the way home, right? And you like, oh my God, I work every day. Oh man, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I got kids. And then the mechanic come out there and be like, oh yeah, it was $200. I fixed this, that, and that, and that was $200. You're most likely going to be like, what? You know how many people, look, first off, I'm a car person, so I be helping people. When I start looking around, like, it's so many people I know, females mainly, who will buy stuff for cars, be like, oh my God, I can't afford that. They want $400 for this and $400 for that. Then I'll look at it and be like, bro, that's the same shit from this car. And this car is a this or that, that and that. I will go to the junkyard to grab this. And that's what I do. Literally go to the junkyard, grab it off the other car, because just because these cars are newer and all that, they still using the same parts as the older cars, but the product number is different and all that, or the model number and BS, and they'll try to just upcharge you. No. Why would I pay $400 for this piece and I can go to the junkyard and get it for fucking $50 off this car? And I know, and every single time I put the piece on there, work. Perfect. Like, yeah. Don't let them fool y'all. If you don't pay over 10,000, man, look, realistically, if it's a 4-cylinder engine, right? If it's a 4-cylinder engine and it got low miles, maybe 15,000, maybe 16,000, 17,000, depending on what kind of 4-cylinder it is. But a basic one, I'm talking about a basic one pushing out 180, 200, 215, you know, horsepower. You shouldn't be spending no more than that. A V6 can go up to 20, 23, like 20. Nah, I wouldn't even say that, because the V6 and 4-cylinder in the same category depending on what cars they are. So yeah, when it comes to V8s, depending on what V8s, you should not be spending that much money on cars. You shouldn't. Like, know y'all cars. It's a reason why people, like, okay, you probably you want that dream, you want the dream car, right? But it's somebody out there with your dream car who just dog them, who got 50 of them. Why does he have 50 of your dream cars? Because he knows cars. He know that, okay, I can literally sit right here and get this car. I can buy a smashed up one, fix it up, do this, sell it, do it again, sell it, do it again, sell it. Like, come on. Oh, I can do this. So once you are able to build anything, or even once you start driving some enough, like me, once you start driving a lot of V8s and all that, it's not hard to get more V8s. It's not hard to get more V8s. What's up? He finna be mad as hell. That lady let dog shit all over the sidewalk. I swear to God, that's nasty. That's the nastiest shit I ever seen. You can't even walk on the sidewalk over there. I couldn't live over there. But yeah, man. It'd be a lot of things. Hold up. What else I have in there? I'm real quick. So, hey, look. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I think America is the way it is? I'm finna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, bro. Y'all remember back in the day when we used to watch them TV shows and they had bullies and shit on there? Man, hold up. Let me start my RetroTheCeo before I get on here. Cause I ain't playing. I'm dead ass serious. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm not playing right now. Yeah, I know I need some space on this phone. For a fact. But yeah. That traffic stop video gonna be crazy. I forgot all about that. I just looked at the title on my other phone. That traffic stop video is gonna be crazy, y'all. So yeah, y'all look. I'm trying to get both these cameras set up in a decent spot. So look, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm finna keep it 1,000, man. The reason America is ran by the way it is today is because of bullies back in the 80s and 70s and shit. Yup. They used to get bullied back in the day and shit. So back in the day when they had all these bullies, cause they ain't make all these TV shows for no reason. Bullies taking niggas' money and shit, right? So y'all telling me y'all used to straight let bullies take y'all money in the 80s and the 80s, you heard me? 70s and the 80s and 90s and shit, right? Y'all was letting bullies take y'all lunch money. And man, look. And then if y'all wonder, the people from the 80s, 70s and 80s and shit are the ones running the world. They don't want no 90s people in there for real. Because look, they'll let some early 90s, but the mid 90s, they not doing that. Them 95 babies, they don't want. That's one thing I learned about the government. The government do not want them 1995 kids nowhere in here. He don't want them here. The government, they don't want nobody 1995 and up to be in any position of power. You wanna know why? Cause we don't play them games. We're not finna sit right here and see everybody get dead dirty and be like, I'm finna be quiet. I have an oath to represent. I have this. I'm gonna lose my career. We don't, look, my generation has been crashing out since Crash Out became a Crash Out. Like, y'all didn't even know what to call it. Y'all had enough time because we started to figure something out. We don't play this. When it comes to positions of power and we see the government doing wrong, do you think we're gonna play by the government rules and be like, yeah, oh, yeah, you just told us to go and kill 80 people on the Black House Covert mission. We're not doing that. We not, boy, what? Like, that's the first thing you're gonna hear is, boy, what? I want you to go take out a whole army of this and that. No, they're gonna get people in their late 30s and 40s, probably them same, but them people in their late 30s and 40s are in their mid 40s and 50s now. Cause now everything's starting to change because we're getting older and everything's starting to phase out. But the more the 1995 and up group get older, the more stuff they get exposed that was kept for years. Like, your generation before us ain't exposed nothing. Y'all grown. But one thing I learned about generation, I call it our parents' generation. That's what I call it. One thing I learned about our parents' generation is they scared. They scared to lose stuff. One thing about our parents' generation is they are scared to lose things. We are not. Y'all ever notice the closer 1995 people, like anybody born 1995 or above, the closer they get to being in anything of power, the more everything get exposed? Y'all not noticing that? By the time I turn 35, for a fact, all the JFK files gonna be out. Anything that the military ever did wrong was gonna come out. Like, we don't play them. We don't care about losing our a reputation. We not. So back in the day, everything used to be a reputation. Your reputation was everything. They called you crazy. Everybody can try to be like, oh, he crazy. You can't do that no more. You can't do that no more. Because I'm finna go live. I'm finna go on Joe Rogan podcast and have a 2-hour conversation with him as soon as you try to call me crazy. So stop playing. They not ready for this generation. We don't play. No, we're not playing by y'all rules. And that's why a lot of older people are starting to come out, because they're really influenced by us. We like, bruh, y'all think that's cool to just be lying? It's to protect the nation. No, it's not. Y'all doing some weird shit. Like, y'all over here, man, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it, because YouTube gonna yell on me. I ain't gonna say it. YouTube gonna yell at me, but the US know what they did in September. I don't care. And then try to go over there and steal all them people oil. So no, I'm not. If you look, the crazy part is, anybody from the United States, like whenever you ask them something about the president and they anywhere, they be like, bro, I don't agree with that. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't even agree with that, because those are the only people who leave. The only people who really believe the president, everything they say, is the people. I ain't gonna, man, let me shut up, because YouTube like to start documenting stuff as certain things, and that ain't even it. Yeah, man. It's a lot of things. Stop working. Hold on. Let me do this, then do that. For some reason, my camera just cut out on this one. Hell, my camera go.